Here to honor the memory of Bill Kinney, Jerry Daniels, Orville Jones, Deke Watson, and Charlie Fuqua is a superstar group who is carrying on the Ink Spots tradition in the best possible way, singing 3- and 4-part harmonies so beautifully that you think you had died and gone to heaven. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Shai.
You often hear me speak of the quote-unquote simp programming that we received as young men in the 90s. Well, we had some of the best quote-unquote simp music that was ever made. I can remember where I was, whom I was dating at the time, and just the overall way that my life was going when, in late 1992, Shai came out with If I Ever Fall in Love Again. And none of us can forget that incredible harmonic theme to their song that began with, the song begins, "The very first time that I saw your brown eyes, your lips said hello and I said hi. I knew right then you were the one. But I was caught up in physical attraction. But to my satisfaction, baby, you were more than just a face. And if I ever fall in love again, I will be sure that the lady is a friend. And if I ever fall in love, so true, I will be sure that the lady is just like you." It's very interesting listening to young ladies talk about the oppressive black male patriarchy back in the day because, I mean, pardon my age, but this was back in the day. This is what music sounded like in the 90s when we turned our radios on. I don't hear a lot of oppressive patriarchy in this song. As a matter of fact, for many of the young ladies talking about, I'm looking for men that are emotionally intelligent, this whole song is about emotional intelligence. I don't want a woman just to love. I want to make sure that the next woman that I love is my friend. That's the whole chorus of the song. And to think that this song would be used as a hate on men anthem is just like spitting on our history almost.
Sit down.
He was raised well, he did his part and held himself from messing her up. He a good guy from this, cause man, that would be hard for most to let it go. 2,760 likes. I applaud that boy for not hitting that girl, but Shawty needs to be aware that spitting will cause a fight she may not want in the future. 1,150 likes. He did right. She's a girl. What I found to be the most interesting part of this clip is not necessarily the fact that the young girl spat on the young boy, but the reaction of the room, one, and two, his smile here, too. The fact that he's smiling and the reaction of the room suggests that this is the kind of new way that young kids or young black kids are showing interest in each other. It's like B just says, a Klingon mating ritual where instead of going up to someone that you like and being kind and nice to them, you shame them or you inflict pain on them as a way of letting them know that you're interested. And the reaction of the room mirrors what we would have seen in elementary school, junior high school, where a young boy goes up to a young girl and says, "I like you," put a Valentine on her desk, and everyone in the room says, "Ooh, so and such like so and such," right? But that has evolved apparently to something that looks like this. And I guess part of the reason why I make content is because I feel like this is kind of a time capsule to remind us how much things have changed. When I was this age, I was listening to Shai, and I was bringing Valentine chocolates to a young girl's desk that I won't mention, and I wanted her to date me. And now we have a different kind of dynamic at play. Mama.
The very next time she'll be my friend.
The second verse goes, if I say that I could be your one and only, promise, promise, promise that you'll never leave me lonely.
I just wanna be the one you need.
I just want to be the one to serve you. That's very simpish. Sometimes I feel as if I don't deserve you.
I cherish every moment that we share.
It's always very interesting to me hearing lectures about intersectionality, especially directed at black men, and how black men enjoy this mythical black male privilege as men, especially in the light of the last couple of days where we've seen two young black men have their lives changed forever. And I guess that's some form of privilege, I guess. But if you go back 30, 35 years, this is what black oppressive patriarchy sounded like. And so men singing about, I feel as if I don't deserve you, I just want to be the one to serve you, that used to be toxic. And so you wanted something that was not that. Well, apparently you have it. And in the midst of all of that, in this age of where all of my scamming Negroes at, even a song as beautiful as this one could not be left alone.
It's a bitch up in here right now that I know.
If you had to pick 3 traits for your husband out of these 10, what would you pick?
I'd say number 1.
Provider rich? Why?
Because somebody's got to be and it's not me. Like,
She used to love a pussy nigga, now no more.
okay, actually, I'm going to go with hardworking, tall. I'd say, yeah, good in bed. Good in bed, tall, hardworking.
He thought she would do better without him. Oh, no, no.
So I'm hearing that women feel like they should be paid for their time. Is that your take?
No.
Tell me how you feel.
I feel like as a man, it comes off that way when you meet a strong woman, or let's just say a woman who is independent.
Cause she done got her money on. Okay. Now he broke. It's a bitch up in here right now that I know. She's solid.
So coming into the aspect of dating, yes, I will want a man that I'm going to date because I'm taking him serious. If we're dating, I want a man to extend funds. Absolutely. I like to date. I like to go out. I like to eat. Nothing in my life is cheap. So yes, I will want a man to initiate some funds. Absolutely.
I'm living life. I'm out here by myself. So praying to start to send a poor husband in the night because God knows the heart.
But can I tell you, I'm not praying for a man. I think a man should be praying for me.
Glory to God.
I'm not praying for a man. I think a man should be praying for me. It's a very interesting change that's happened in the last 30, 35 years where we went from singing love songs to each other to essentially young ladies essentially saying, y'all ain't nothing. And if you want to be around me, with me, do anything for me, you need to open up your wallet, because if you don't open up your wallet, then you don't deserve to be in my vicinity. And to use a Shai song as the background beat to sing one of these songs shows that whatever culture we had, it's already gone. It's done. It saddens me to say this, but if you would take a song as beautiful as If I Ever Fall in Love Again and turn that into a hate on men song, and it just becomes another open that wallet, or I'm going to be outside this summer, or I'm not going to deal with men and I'm going to make men succumb to me, then what is sacred anymore? I mean, there was a time where we would go to dances and the slow song would be one of the Shai songs that we would listen to Shai while we were driving our date to the restaurant or whatever. And we'd go on a nice romantic date as little teenagers, and then we'd hold hands in the mall, and then you take her to her home and she'd say thank you, kiss you on the cheek. And it wasn't an expectation. It was just the way we dated. And to go from that to basically, where are all of my scamming Negroes at, and using Shai songs to basically say men ain't nothing, we've come a long way from where we used to be. I guess I could say the joke about the CIA or whatever, but the truth is, whatever's happened in the last 25, 30 years, I think it's irreversible. And so when we start having these conversations about we and us and what we need to do, how do we define us and we when even when we do simple things like date each other or spend time around each other, there's a price of admission for men whom are also listening to songs basically say, open up your wallet, be a scammer, or I don't need you around me. Is that any way to build a community? With the growing number of guys getting passports, I think the proof is in the pudding that it is not. And for people walking around saying us and we and what we need to do, you need to have a conversation about what dating has become and what is it that is motivating men to either participate in it or run away from it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. I'll catch you next video. Take care.